everyone. Today I want to talk about the volunteer tomato plants. I usually put all the kitchen scrap in my compost pile that I made it at home. So, you know, when we have a cut tomatoes and, or, you know, the tomato is not good anymore, we'll just put it into the compost pile. And then as I have made a video about how I make my compost, I make my compost as a cold compost. So the seeds are still there. So in spring, I will collect all my compost material and then I will put them in the garden. So once I put them into the garden, I have gazillion volunteer tomatoes from the compost pile. And I would just pull them out, a lot of them, but I would save some, you know, but I don't know which one is going to turn out to be what. The fun about the volunteer tomato is you don't know what you're going to get. You know, see these all 8 tomatoes right next to me, they are all volunteer. And you can tell that some of them are short and kind of like a roundish, some of them are tall and a little bit more skinny. So if you know about Roma tomatoes are determinate, which means that they're going to grow to a certain height and then it will stop growing and then the fruit will start to form and ripe. So you don't have to pick the tomato at you know, during the growing time like multiple times. You can wait until the whole plant is ripe and you can collect it. So that's why Roma tomatoes are good for making dried tomatoes. So if you look at it, it's fun. I can tell now that because the fruits are starting to form, that one in the front, this are all Roma, and then those 2 are going to be a little bit different kind. I'm not sure if this is going to be a cherry or not, but the one at the front is going to be a little like shorter, not as long as Roma, but a little shorter kind. So they are all open pollinate. That's what you can consider, right? So sometimes when you order the Roma tomato seeds, they will say that it's open pollination, which means they don't particularly try to make a specific variety, like, you know, like Heinz or some other variety, right? So now I'm going to have, like, you know, different tomatoes from my volunteer. I think it's really fun. You know, you don't know what you're going to get. What I will do is, you know, when it starts to form the flower and the fruit, I keep checking what the shape, you know, and then when I start to see the little tiny longer shape tomatoes, I know that yes, they are all my Roma, you know. So this year I did not start the Roma tomatoes from seeds particularly. I was like, because I don't know what I'm going to get from the volunteers, and I decided to pick like about maybe 10 or so. I have 2 other in my garden. Here it is. This is my volunteer Roma tomato plant. It's still young, it's still growing, it has not stopped growing, so I have to wait until it fruits, and then now I'm pretty sure that this is going to be Roma tomato. It's really fun to let the volunteer plant grow and wait for it to see what it is going to be. This is my another one, so I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be, but this is a round kind. For sure this is not Roma, but it looks like it's really short plant. It's going to be fun to see what it tastes like. But so these are all volunteers, and I just think it's so fun to do that, you know. I hope you guys can do the same thing and have fun with it, you know. So try it, let it grow, let it come from the seeds and see what they're going to be, right? I'm having fun now, so you guys can have fun too. Bye.